It was an era where culture flourished. New aesthetics were emerging in Europe. Art was being perfected to levels never seen before. And a change of approach was slowly shaping the ideals of citizens, focusing more on humanism, reason, and knowledge. This was the Renaissance. And today I invite you to journey to the distant lands of 1500 and discover what a normal day was like for a citizen of the Renaissance. When we talk about the Renaissance, historians usually point to a clear example which best characterizes the ideals and changes of that period: 16th century Italy. Until then, all knowledge relating to art, technology, architecture, engineering, and many other disciplines stemmed from Roman times and had stagnated since the fall of the empire hundreds of years before. Now, with the Renaissance, a new human intellectual energy was unleashed, with knowledge not limited to that reclaimed from the past, but also looking towards the future, developing new ideas and better techniques across all disciplines. Advances from the past were reborn in the present, implemented by a society that was moving away from Roman antiquity. Life in this era was marked by social division, but little by little, both traders and businessmen were gaining more power and influence. Those with the talent to choose the life of an artist flourished as the new bourgeoisie ordered the creation of many paintings and sculptures. However, if you chose instead to dedicate your life to something more conventional and secure, you could be a merchant and lead a life not so far from our modern routine. Rising at dawn and dressed to impress, the merchant would set out their stall to attract customers. And although we're talking centuries ago, a very strict record of sales and expenses was kept. The day was punctuated by a short lunch break, often taken at a nearby restaurant, followed by a rapid return to work, especially in the cities, as the economy was growing, and in order to feed it, trade was constant. During the afternoon, suppliers would be negotiated with to get the best price for restocking. And there were even trade fairs to showcase new merchandise. So, as I said, a lot of similarities with the life of a merchant today. But there were some differences, such as no fixed prices. Instead, haggling was the norm, which meant some days earnings were much better than on others. Even back then, though, there was no escaping taxes. Each merchant was obliged to pay tax for the sale of products, plus taxes on import and export, and also local taxes. The tax levied varied from region to region, depending on the type of government. Some places, like Naples and Milan, had a monarchy, whilst others, like Venice and Florence, were republics, altogether a most peculiar set of social and political structures. But although it was complex, the economy across the lands of Renaissance Italy also worked. Returning to the life of a merchant, at the end of his working day, he had leisure time to enjoy. Because Renaissance merchants had a great interest in the artistic tides of the time, this could be spent at an art exhibition, or perhaps at the theatre, a music concert, or at the opera. Who could blame them? They were literally at the centre of the cultural Renaissance. And who'd want to miss that? The Renaissance was one of humanity's most promising periods. A time where art, ideals, and scientific thoughts flourished freely, freed from the shackles of life before. Would you like to travel and see the works of art and its artists live? What historical event or artistic creation would you like to witness from this era? Leave me your answer below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel to see more of what we have to offer. We upload new videos every week, so don't miss out. Make sure you enable your notifications now. You won't regret it.